The NBA playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. And it's Clark in at center, filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, and it's Morgan in at the shooting guard position. You look at Cleveland, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
Here's Hendricks. And there's a pick. Down low. Here's Ramsey. And Clark with a block. Claxton against Harden. Pass to Hawkins. Launches it from deep. The shot won't fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Hendricks. Clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Harry, shot's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Hendricks. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fires the three. Rebound Toronto. Here's Hawkins. Claxton passes to Clark. Back to Claxton. Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Claxton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Morgan. Pass to Hendricks. To the middle. Here's Ramsey. Claxton with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Left block shot on the way. Lundberg's shot is off. Here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. A little mid-range shot is up, and he nails the jumper. Hendricks has got 5 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
So it's Toronto now. Hawkins, the pass to Ferry. Launches it. Lloyd pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Hendricks. Buries it from 3. Hendricks has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. 1:56 left to play in the first. Pass to Ferry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Hendricks. Give him 8. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Inside. Lundberg's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Floyd. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Timeout.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a change here. .52 seconds left in the first. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers pull it in. Williamson looking around. Beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. The Raptors have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Hawkins. Still no points. And again, Toronto, no good. Outside Little. To the paint. Shot from 16. Yep, that one goes.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, well, he's going to continue to shoot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Cleveland leading by 4. And it's Floyd in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. They set the screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Little's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 6. For 3. The shot by Ferry, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out to the right wing. Here's Floyd, driving to the basket. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Morgan's checked in for Little. And it's Toronto's ball. 6-point game. Pass to Ferry. Wing shot on the way. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Burton, pass to Morgan. There's a screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Phillips. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Ferry. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Ferry from downtown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Cleveland calls timeout. He's checked in for Cleveland. And Toronto also making a switch. Hawkins is checked in for Bledsoe. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Harden. Pass to Morgan. The 3 ball. The rebound by Phillips. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Claxton throws it down.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Morgan. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Clock is at 3. Harden from outside. The rebound by Ferry. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Hawkins. Down low. Here's Claxton. Not going to go that time. The Cavs trailing. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Morgan. No points so far. They get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's stolen. And they're on the run. Good D by Williamson. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Morgan. Oh, there's the alley. It's 2-on-1. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Cleveland calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Next time, it's all good. Oh, that's nice. Let's see those moves.
He's checked in for the Cavs. Hendricks comes in for Williamson.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Hendricks. Give him 8 points now. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup. Hendricks has got 10 points in the game. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Hendricks on the take. There's Ramsey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game.
With 2 shots, Lindsay.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Claxton passes to Clark. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Morgan. They set the pick. Pass to Floyd from deep. He's off on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Toronto out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Toronto Raptors.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers, they find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's Hendricks. So the Raptors 5 right now. And it's Claxton in at the small forward position. Here's Floyd. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Here's Ferry. Clark outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Hendricks. 10 points for him. Five on the clock. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Claxton passes to Ferry. That one no good. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Hendricks. Into the lane. Here's Ramsey. The shot off that time. Good D by Clark. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Ferry, shot's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Floyd. Here's Morgan. Here's Floyd. Here's Hendricks. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Hawkins. Claxton passes to Ferry. And it's all from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Morgan. Here's Hendricks. 10 points for him. Throws it up high. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Claxton. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout. On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Floyd. And he's going for the oop here. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Ferry. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Williamson. Nails the wide-open jumper. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead. 1:43 left to play in the third. Here's Ferry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ferry. A deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ferry's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Outside Harden. 1:14 left in the third. Here's Hendricks. He's got 10. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hendricks has got 13 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
We need you to get up. We go. Through hot squad. Let's go. Get out. On the court. Your hot squad. It's that time, fans. Time for t-shirts. Who needs one?
.55 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. The shot by Ferry, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hendricks. From outside the arc. Toronto making a switch here. Raptors lead by 3.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
The three is up. The shot by Ferry, no good. Williamson outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Raptors leading by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. And so here is Toronto. 3-point lead. And it's Burton in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Ferry. Puts it up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And here comes Cleveland. To the left wing. The rebound by Ferry. The Raptors shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And the 3 off target. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's Harden. He's closely guarded. It's stolen. Here's Ferry. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact at all, but somehow he still missed it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harden, the pass to Burton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
That's to Lundberg. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Morgan. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Clark. Pass to Hawkins. He shoots it. And again, Toronto, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Morgan passes to Harden. Here's Hendricks. And there's a pick. 5 to shoot. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. The rebound by Ferry. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Hawkins. From the strike. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Perry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Hendricks, no good. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Lundberg. Here's Hawkins. 4-3. Perry, shot's good. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Cavaliers call timeout. Played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Hawkins. And he makes it. And the Raptors lead by 8. And Cleveland has possession. 1:05 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hendricks. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Hawkins. To the left side wing. The three. Good shot by Ferry, no good. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Morgan missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
On the wing, Harden. Oh, he nails it! The lead to just 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Look at those moves. Let's see what's dancing.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so Toronto takes the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now for our player of the game.